Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, I'm going to make a video today of the gearbox that, came out of my 900 turbo. Basically I'm going to see if, I can get it tore apart with the tools that I have. And yeah, basically just kind of get in there and see what all is tore up on it. And I honestly don't think that I can come up with the parts to be able to fix this thing. To me, it's just going to be easier to get another gearbox and see what can be salvaged out of this one here. But yeah, first things first, it does still have engine oil in it because, if you don't know, the gearbox for a Saab 900 turbo, the older generation, the gearbox over here has the sump in it for the engine oil. But yeah, I'll go ahead and get that oil drained, and yeah, we'll go ahead and start trying to tear this thing apart. Alright, well, we got the oil drained, and I don't know what that is, but I know what that is. That's what happens whenever you basically try to drain your oil, and your drain plug falls down into the funnel, blocking the hole, and then starts filling it up. And yeah, so pretty much. But yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll start getting this the primary gears. I'll go ahead and try to start getting those off of there, and yeah, see where we get from there. All right, well, I've got my my air compressor fired up. Got my impact here, and I know some people are probably saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be using that chrome socket on that impact." Well, this is the only socket I have that'll fit this primary nut basically. And if it doesn't come loose fairly easily, then yeah, I'm going to quit using it. But yeah, I'll try to get that off of here. And that was easy enough. Yeah. So that looks like it'll pretty well just slide off of there if I can get this top one off. And I'm pretty sure that's probably a pressed on there somehow. But let's see what it does. I'm not going to pry too hard on this just because I don't, want to damage anything. But yeah, I think that's going to have to, I think that's going to have to be either pressed out, or maybe I can get a punch and drive that out from the back side. And from the most part, from what I'm seeing, a lot of these bolts in this transmission are almost all looking the same, you know, as far as the length and, you know, everything else like that. You know, I could be wrong, but yeah, well, that one there I know is a you know, a bolt that goes through the engine down into the gearbox. But I think a lot of these bolts, you know, around in through here, I think a lot of these are the same. But I could be wrong. But yeah, I want to be, you know, super careful with this because, you know, I don't really want to break it by any means. All right, what I'm going to try to do is basically use this block, you know, to try to get, you know, this separated. I don't want to go pounding on this with, you know, just, you know, a hammer, because, you know, that right there, that's aluminum. And, you know, you go smacking on it with a, you know, with a hammer, it's probably, you know, not going to turn out too well for you. But yeah, wow. There's a lot of stuff down in there. I'm not sure if that's part of the synchros down in there. Maybe. Maybe part of the shift fork. Let's see if I can get that moved back. Yeah, whatever that is definitely not any good. And you can see chunks of, you know, different stuff down in there. But yeah, well, I'll see what I can do to get. All right, you know, I got in here and, you know, I was trying to get, you know, basically, you know, this front section of the case of the transmission off of here, and, you know, it just exactly wasn't coming off. You know, even after getting all the bolts out. So, you know, I started thinking, you know, those primary chains have probably, you know, really do need to come off of there. And, you know, I got in here and I started looking on how these were held into place. And you can kind of, yeah, right there, if you look inside of this right here, you can see there's a clip. And well, that's basically, you know, kind of what holds, you know, this upper gear, you know, on. You know, that clip fits, you know, just basically right up inside of, you know, this groove right here in the top. And, you know, I got that out, and, you know, I seen these bolts here, you know, basically sticking through on the inside. So I started thinking, you know, maybe those are kind of, you know, holding it up to, keep everything from coming off. So yeah, I basically decided, I'll get that chain off of there and I'll pull those bolts, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, still kind of a learning process, doing all of this, just because I've never pulled one of these gearboxes apart before, and just that's not working. But it's just kind of trial and error. You basically just got to get in here and just kind of see what's holding you up. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end it off here for today. I need to do a little bit of research and try to figure out how to get this front case off of here. I just don't know if maybe this outer bearing out here, on the input shaft going into the transmission, I don't know if that gets pressed on there somehow, and I need to get something to be able to get that bearing off of that shaft. But we did find some pretty interesting pieces up inside of it. That's definitely not looking too good at all. So yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that right there is synchronizers, but who knows? Won't really know too much until we get in there and get this thing finally tore apart. But I think I'll make this into probably a two-part episode. I'm sure once I get that front case off of there, everything else will pretty well come out fairly easy. But yeah, if you want to hang around and check out the next video, just subscribe to my channel, and I'll probably get out here at some point, maybe later on tonight whenever it cools off, or maybe back again tomorrow morning. But yeah, if you like the video, please like it, and consider subscribing to my channel. I've got a bunch more Saab content to go. But thanks for watching.